Welcome back. I'm 𝐈𝐠𝐚𝐫𝐢𝐬. Today I'm going to talk about digestive system. Think about yourself. What do you know about digestive system? Digestive system is a group of organs working together to convert food into energy and the passing nutrients to feed that enter the body. Let me ask you a question. You eat a lot. Why you eat? Because eating is the major part of the daily life. Because the food contains the nutrients that the body needs for growth, repair, and replacement. Also, food provides energy that the body needs, because our body needs 6 main types of substances, such as the protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins, mineral, fiber, and we also need water, which provides energy, but it is critical to life. In fact, we could survive many days without the food, but only few days without the water. Why is the water so important? Just about every chemical reaction in the body must occur in the presence of the water. Also, water carries substance throughout of the body in the bloodstream. Water helps to keep our body in the proper temperature. Our body is required about 2.5 to 4 liters in a day of water. Let us talk about function of the gastrointestinal tract. I have the 6 primary function of the gastrointestinal tract. Let us start the first one. With the function. Now I'm going to talk about the function of the gastrointestinal tract, or GIT. With the function of gastrointestinal tract, or the GIT. With the function of the gastrointestinal tract, let's start the first one. The first one is ingestion. Ingestion, digestion. Second one, digestion, ingestion, digestion, motility. Motility is the motility, secretion. The secretion, absorption. Absorption. The last one is the elimination. This is the 6th important function of the gastrointestinal tract: ingestion, digestion, motility, secretion, absorption, and elimination. Let's talk about the first one. Ingestion meaning to ingest the food or taking in of food. Digestion means breakdown of food into the smaller component. There are 2 ways we can break down, either mechanical or the chemical digestion. When you break down the mechanical digestion as the physical breaking down into the smaller pieces. Mechanical digestion begins in the mouth. And also the chemical digestion, there is the enzyme which help you to break down the food into the singular that can be used by the cells. And also the chemical digestion begins in the mouth when the food mixes with the saliva. What's the motility? Motility means move substance through the gastrointestinal tract. Secretion. When the body cells or the epithelium cells lining lumen of the digestive tube are producing digestive enzyme or the mucus and other enzymes. What's the absorption? Absorption, passage from the gut into the blood or the lymphatic system. What's the elimination? Elimination means which products remain in the bowel after absorption that are expelled at the feces, or you can say the excretion. Let's draw the structure of the gastrointestinal tract. This is the structure of the gastrointestinal tract. The structure of the gastrointestinal tract. Let's start oral cavity. This is the oral cavity. Oral cavity. This is the oral cavity. Also the pharynx is placed in the pharynx. This is the pharynx. This is the pharynx. And also down, this is the esophagus. This is the esophagus. This esophagus is very important because esophagus which transport the food into the stomach. Esophagus transport food into the stomach. This is the esophagus. This is the esophagus. This is the another tube called the trachea. It came down into the stomach. Came down to the stomach. This is the stomach. This is the greater cavernous. This area is the greater cavernous. Also the lesser cavernous. Down into the stomach. This is the stomach. The stomach. Is the stomach. Down into the small intestine. This is the small intestine. This is the small intestine. This is a place in the small intestine. This is the small intestine. Also, this is the large intestine. There is a large intestine. This side in the transfer colon. This is the transfer colon. Also, this is the ascending colon. This place in ascend. This area, appendix. This is the appendix. This is the appendix. Is the appendix. Is the appendix. Is the descending colon for the large intestine. This is the rectum. Is the large intestine. Is the large. Is the large. Is the large intestine. Also, small intestine. Is the small intestine. Small intestine. Also displays the rectum. Is the rectum. Is the rectum. Also the lower is the anus. Is the anus. This is the liver. This secondary organ is very important for digestion. Liver, gallbladder, and also the pancreas are the secondary organ. Very important for the digestion because they secrete an important enzyme. Is the liver. Is the liver. Is the liver. So we have the gallbladder. Is the gallbladder. Is the gallbladder. Is the gallbladder. Gallbladder. Is the gallbladder. Also there is the pancreas. This area we have the pancreas. For this area we have the pancreas. This is the structure of the gastrointestinal tract. The oral cavity, pharynx, esophagus are the upper gastrointestinal tract. This is the upper gastrointestinal tract. Upper G I T. Oral cavity, pharynx, and esophagus are the upper gastrointestinal tract. And also the stomach, large intestine, and small intestine are the lower gastrointestinal tract. Lower gastrointestinal tract. This is the upper GIT and the lower GIT, and there is the accessory gland. What is the accessory gland or the accessory organ? This is the accessory organ. This accessory organ is very important. This is the secondary because they secrete important enzyme for secretion. What are the accessory organ? What are the accessory organ? The first one is teeth. Tongue. Salivary gland. It is salivary gland, and also the liver, pancreas, gallbladder. Is the gastric gland. Is the gastric gland. Well, intestine. It is intestinal. Is the intestinal gland. Teeth, tongue, and the salivary gland are represented in the oral cavity. These are represented in the oral cavity. Oral cavity. And also the liver, pancreas, gastric gland, or intestinal gland are represented in the abdomen. These are represented into the abdomen. These are represented in the abdomen. This is the digestive system. Let's start the oral cavity. Let's start